All right, ladies and gentlemen of the 118 scale, 3.75 inch, 4-inch modern action figure community, I am back again with another video. And today's video, I want to discuss a little bit about trailering. As you know from my APC video where I customize out these APCs, this one needs a little touch up here, but we'll move on. You know that my APCs have been made to trailer equipment. So with that being said, I wanted to take this time out to discuss some of the things that I'm trailering on my APCs and some of my other vehicles that have tow hitches on them. For starters here, I have the 1984 G.I. Joe howitzer. This little guy here was really cool for the simple fact that back in those years, it wasn't a very expensive toy to have. So a lot of kids were able to get these. And, the parents didn't really trip too hard because, this was an expensive vehicle. And this is really cool. It mimics a actual cannon system that is used in the military. And it also has this slide out tray where you would put your missiles, or what do you think those are called? I guess mortar shells, I guess is a better name for them because they're not actually missiles. In my setup, I got this used, found it at a flea market one day, so I don't have any of the other things. It did come with a little crate with missiles in it, but they were molded in. I have that, but I don't have any of the little missiles that came with it. But other small missiles actually fit in here. So if you were interested in getting your hands on one of these, don't trip too hard on that. There's no mortar shells. That there aren't any included because there's others that fit, right? So that goes right in there. And it also came with like a remote unit, I guess, to monitor where the shells go. I'm not sure what it was, but it was all molded green, just like this one here. And if you look at it, it's a pretty cool accessory to have. And there you have it, being trailered by the APC, and that is the Transport Equipment APC. And the only con I have to this whole setup right here is that it's very long. All the way from, let's think of the APC all the way down to the end here of that nozzle there. The tip of that cannon is a very long profile. But other than that, it's really cool, and I felt I had to have it. I only have one. So if you feel that's too long, then transport it like that. Bam. There you go. There's no job too big for the Transport APC. And you'll notice like a lot of the vehicles back then were this military olive green. I guess that's the color, olive green. Back in those days, they went for a real military feel. And then as the popularity of the line grew, they started to fill more figures in with different colors and different things. So there you go. That's the first one of this talk. All right. Next up, we have a transport trailer, which is capable of being towed by the APCs and some of my other vehicles that I have around here. This one was created with the thought process of being able to transport troops and equipment to the battlefield or to different locations. Now, this is your run-of-the-mill trailer that you will see transporting, dry goods, maybe some ammunition, maybe, just different things. And I thought this was really cool because I had kind of came up with the concept of this. And inside is very plain Jane. But what I do, I came up with the concept of this pretty much from me creating the troop transport and the customized transport APC. I thought to have an attachment onto that. In this, I actually have cardboard planks cut out that I could pretty much interior decorate this inside. If you look down in the back, that's one of the cardboard slabs that I've cut out and put inside. And pretty much where I got this from, this is a Nylint truck. You can find them all over eBay, very cheap prices. Some of them are like $20 or whatever. And the cool part is that they actually have opening doors in the back. Mine didn't have it because I came up on this one at a thrift store one day, saw it and thought, it was actually pretty beat up. So I took it and I painted it with a flat olive green, and I hit all the base and all this side with I believe it's a matte black paint. Came out pretty nicely. I threw the bolt on right there. Took off the front. There's a front cab portion. And the paint looks worn. And honestly, I like it like that. This sticker, I put a sticker on and then painted over the whole sticker so to have that ghosty shadow to it of that sticker. And it does look pretty worn, and I like it because like all around the bottom and the sides where I did the black looks pretty top notch, but then this part looks really worn, like it's been put to use. So that's pretty cool. I like that. That's that's one of the things I like about hitting it with that paint. I'm sorry. Yeah, about hitting it with that paint. So yeah, and I can imagine that in a little while I'm going to paint over this, try and get it back to a nice flat uniformal look, but if you've ever seen my weapons wall that I use in various videos, here it is. I actually made these weapon walls for this setup here. They actually snap right in there and they fit right in there. So if you wanted to display this with your weapons along the weapon wall, slap it in there and it gives it a really cool look. I'll try to see if I can find one of the pictures of when I had it done up and put it here in the video so that you can see what it looks like when it's fully done up and has all of the equipment inside. And this is what it looks like being trailered along. Fits pretty perfectly. I don't know, that wasn't a word, but it fits perfectly. This is pretty much what you got. Bam. And I created this out of some pieces of bracing that I found in my garage because I really couldn't figure out I had a bunch of ideas, but I wanted to make the right, I guess you could say tow hook area for it. So, or receiving hitch. I don't know, whatever. Just that area right there. I wanted to make a perfect one for that. And I still might come up with a different one, but that one just worked for the time being. These things have been sitting up in my storage for quite some time, so I haven't really done anything since completing them. There's always a thought process of going back and making something a little bit different, but you know how that goes. Time, energy, ideas, so equipment. All right, last but not least, my last trailer here is this guy right here. And it is huge. It is crazy how huge it is. This trailer I came up on, it was a Nylint horse trailer. And I picked that up. It was fairly cheap. And what I did was I used matte black paint, painted over it. I got to resituate these screens. They're kind of sloped. But anyway, I painted over it. Flat black on the wheels, and I'm sorry, I had a little bit of a glitch right there for a second, but pretty much what I did was I painted flat black on the wheels. The base here, all of this was already black, so I didn't touch that. Yeah, pretty much. The only thing I did to this was I painted it, but it has this sticker on the side, like a silver sticker, and it's very hard to remove. So I used some Goo Gone and worked that sticker off of there. But other than that, you ain't want to just rip, and you don't want to use any like oil-based stuff because then it'll stop the paint from sticking. I didn't do a whole lot inside here. We got that thing that comes down, and pretty much it's pretty spacious. In this one, I was thinking to use as like put a monitor in there and like some computers and have it like where they could do like communications and stuff like that while they're in the field. And I'm gonna show you how that fits together right there, and just like that. But it is huge. That's pretty cool, right? So there we go. There it is with the black APC. Like I said, it is huge, but it works. And that's pretty much what it looks like while being trailered. And there it is being trailered by the Ninja Combat Cruiser from the Retaliation line, which another video that I have of me presenting that as I put it together. I painted this one only black. All the gray stuff is original. So there you have that. I think that's all I have here. If you have any other questions or any questions at all, any comments, feel free to put them down below. I will answer them at my earliest convenience. With that being said, I appreciate you all for watching these videos. Thank you very much. And something I wanted to touch on, the lift ticket video. I watched it back and it sounds almost like I was reading. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading, but I was trying to pretty much get everything right. I think I'm doing the same thing right now. So I was trying to get everything right so I didn't, because of my huge respect for that particular character, I didn't want to mess that up. So if you were wondering if I was doing a bad job at reading, I was not. I'm a fairly good reader. It's just, these videos, sometimes they are what they are. But again, thank you for watching these videos. I appreciate you all. So far, I'm at about 205 subscribers, and I appreciate all 205 of you guys and girls. Thank you very much. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.